came up with, like I said, and we plan to sell a variety of clothes online on a website that we will be creating. Things such as hoodies, zip-up jackets, shirts, and later on move to other clothing accessories. What are the market trends of composite high school? Students nowadays, they like a certain type of clothing features on their clothing, so we are creating a type of style called Y2K, popularized on TikTok and other social media platforms. And those products usually have like good designs on their hoodies and zip-up jackets and shirts, and we will hopefully be expanding on that and making more things just so we can stand out and be different. Our customers, so we are aiming towards a younger audience because that's usually who buys that type of clothing, and that's usually who spends the most time on the social media sites such as TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, all the social media websites, and that's what we're hoping. That's what's going to popularize our brand. That's where we're going to be advertising as well. So with clothing, every clothing line is your competition. I mean, you can't really say there's just like one company, for example. So it's just every clothing line because we could go out of business if we just fail to advertise our clothing and whatnot. Why is our product going to be different, and why will people buy from us? So we're basing off our product based on what people like to what people like, so we can gain traction for the company. We will listen to what the customer wants and not just make what we think will sell. So we're going to be making a TikTok account or an Instagram page, and we're going to be listening to the customers when we post something, when we post a design, and see what the people think. If they like it, we'll make it. And if they don't, we just won't because we're not going to make something that just won't sell. There's no point. What are the risks? So in clothing, I mean, in the clothing industry, everything is a risk. The biggest risk there is for us is failing to market our products because you have to get very lucky on these social media platforms to blow up. And we're hoping that it happens, but I mean, there's no like guarantee that we will blow up. We're hoping that our product is different enough to where it can blow up, though.
All right, so how are you going to get your product? So basically, we've discovered that we're gonna have to find a manufacturer, and even though we don't know yet, like where we're gonna get our manufacturer, like we've seen that there's really good ones on like Alibaba and other like websites like that. They like download type of websites, and they sell them for really cheap prices, like $25 per like every design that you would like to put on the clothing that you're using. And so basically, we're going to make our own private manufacturing company that will help us get our products out in time just for the customers. And the labor requirements is basically like I'm the creator and I made the designs of the clothing, and Ali is just the marketer and promoter because he has a bigger fan base on his like Instagram and stuff. And hopefully we'll eventually like be able to like publicly announce that we have a drop, and it will like blow up on our own Instagram page for our business. Why is this product needed and how much will be charged and why? So a clothing brand, it exists to feed anyone's taste in fashion. It's not necessarily like purposely like made for everybody to like view. It's just like they're because you need clothing, and some people actually find the type of clothing that we have made interesting, and that just fits their genre. And we have decided for a regular hoodie with our design on it is most likely going to cost like $50. And the zip up with our logo on it and design is going to cost around 60 just because of the extra like materials that we need to make with it. And where will this product be sold? Probably our website that we'll eventually create, along with the strategy of using like all the social media like bases, like Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, any other ones that you can think of. And that's basically how we're going to sell our merchandise and just like to people around because we're still in high school. It'll be a lot easier to sell to people that we're friends with. And so, how much does it cost to make one item? Like I said, it'll probably be like $25 just to talk to the manufacturer to get them to send us some like little sneak peeks of what it could look like. And then eventually, this whole business idea will probably cost around like $1,000, maybe a little more, just to get it all started. And this is including the website and like advertising and all the costs at the end. And our expected timeline for the brand to take off is probably going to be a couple months within like to famous like if we were gonna talk about how like our whole entire web. All right, so here's the board of like some of the clothing bread, like the items that we were probably gonna sell eventually. Here's like one of the zip ups that goes all the way up to the hood.